Investing in gold doesn't have to be complicated. I'm Colin Plume, the CEO of Noble Gold Investments, and I want to take the time to show you how investing in a gold IRA can help you hedge your bets against inflation and other economic concerns on the horizon. Visit Noble Gold Investments and get our free gold investment guide on buying gold the right way. And make sure you're investing with the right company. Visit noblegoldinvestments.com.
Good evening. I'm still reporting on the coup. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. The end is drawing nigh for Crooked Joe and company as the slow work of the House of Representatives grinds along, bringing to light the truth about what's been going on for the last 3 years. Newsmax's Carl Higbie, a reporter I've never heard of before, and his staff did a fantastic story on a new damning report done by the House Subcommittee on the weaponization of the federal government. I've edited down some of Higbie's reporting, so we'll just let it run for a bit.
The House Select Subcommittee on the Weaponization of the Federal Government report came out. This was an investigation into the Department of Homeland Security's, quote, disinformation program in what is called CISA, the Cyber Security and Infrastructure Security Agency. It gets millions of dollars and basically spies, suppresses, or otherwise monitors you or anyone else who might go against the government's narrative. Now, the whistleblower Matt Taibbi confirmed exactly this during his bombshell testimony earlier this year.
Twitter, Facebook, Google, and other companies developed a formal system for taking in moderation requests from every corner of government, from the FBI, the DHS, the HHS, DOD, the Global Engagement Center at State, even the CIA. For every government agency scanning Twitter, there were perhaps 20 quasi-private entities doing the same thing.
That's right, CISA was Disinformation Central, farming out, just for cover, the dirty work of disinformation management to hundreds of different entities. CISA actually started under President Trump as an agency to monitor public sentiment, sort of real-time polling.
But since Biden took office, this program has greatly expanded. I mean, it's exploded, especially in response to COVID. But here in America, we have this pesky little thing called the First Amendment. It really gets in the way of this liberal propagandist agenda. It says Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free speech or exercise thereof or abridging from the freedom of speech or press. Interesting. So feds got creative, much like Hunter Biden's web of complicated third-party big companies. The Biden administration again used another complex web of affiliates this time to do their bidding. If they can't suppress the speech, they allegedly just outsource it.
To whom? Wealthy American companies who were anxious to curry favor with the new resident-in-chief with a long record of graft-taking.
Several other massive companies, they followed the same trend. Netflix, Apple, Adobe, Google, Microsoft, and of course Facebook. That list goes on and on and on. There were tons of companies on there. But all of these companies overwhelmingly contributed to Democratic political efforts leading up to the 2020 election. Sometimes to the tune of, like, Netflix, 98% Democrats. I mean, this really happened, folks. This weaponization, it's not a theory, it's a fact. This is from the report, quote, this included the creation of reporting portals which funneled misinformation reports directly to social media platforms. What does that mean? Well, look, they went on. We learned Twitter, Facebook, Google, and other companies developed a formal system for taking in moderation requests from every corner of the government, from the FBI, the DHS, HHS, DOD, Global Engagement Center at State, whatever that is, and even the CIA. It went on to claim, quote, a focus of this fast-growing network is making lists, the Democrats love their lists, of people whose opinions, beliefs, associations, or sympathies are deemed misinformation, disinformation, or even malinformation. That last term is a euphemism for true, but inconvenient. And you're probably thinking, like, malinformation, that's a new one. I've never heard of that before. Well, according to the same report, it defines malinformation as factual information that is objectable, not because it is false or untruthful, but because it is provided without adequate context. Of course, the context is determined by the government. You see how crazy this is? The U.S. government gave advice to tech companies and even nonprofits to shut you up. The Biden administration did more to suppress any available information on hydroxychloroquine, ivermectin, or anything like that than it does to stop the flow of fentanyl. Think about that. They're supposed to represent us. The police state's here, folks. It's being led by a guy who every day has more and more and more evidence piling up against him and his family for corruption allegations. And this is just what we know about so far.
The problem is that this has taken over 2 years to come out, and there is no word that they are shutting down these programs. So it's safe to assume that they are ramping up these programs and spending billions of dollars doing so, money that private conservative organizations can't possibly match, to do even more to control the coming 2024 election. This could very well be the last stand for the lamp of freedom in the United States of America. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of world freedom. Good day.